The misconception for what purpose?
I don't know, Jared.
No, your agenda is to prove me incapable so you can take all of mom's things.
No,
You're always saying that. But then why would you do that? That nothing else explains the persistence. If I have AI counted ever since Alice died 2021. So it's been until now like at least 4 years, all those years, all the number of times I have AI counted, all the number of times Sam said it, Albert said it, and you said it.
And it may be because your behavior was indicating that at
the behavior was stress because you were putting me in stress intentionally. Anita, that listen, Anita, because he's intentionally being mean when I'm in a desperate situation, not helping me.
My dad is mean, yes. My dad is
so were you, so was Sam. So was Sam. The intentionally refusing, Anita, the screenshot that Tanya sent, and it shows she's saying, I made mom sign the listing agreement, forcing mom to sign the listing agreement. You're the one, when then someone says, oh my God, call the cops. She told you to call the cops?
She told me to call the cops.
Yeah, so selling the house would, so you know, it's a 7.
He sign a listing agreement when she's incapacitated. That's illegal.
Selling this house would solve Alice was hearing her complain about the neighbors for 7 years.
You can sell it, but you have to go through Albert and the lawyer.
Because you removed her capacity. You removed her capacity,
so
right?
It's not possible for me to remove capacity. She was incapacitated and a doctor diagnosed her.
Anita, the APS report, on the bottom of which it says, you're asking, because of these concerns, I asked the guardianship be removed. You acknowledge that? You want me to send you that? You had a long APS report at the end of which you stated your intention that guardianship be removed from Anahid because of the stuff that... Granted, correct. Right? Correct?
Because she's going through a lot and she needs extra help, and neither of us can help her right now.
You did so much damage with that. Now we need a lawyer to undo that because you did that. Because
I don't have guardianship.
Who does?
Nobody does. She doesn't have a guardian. She is just living on her own as an incapacitated.
You don't have guardianship? If you removed her guardianship, she doesn't have it, nobody has it.
She doesn't have capacity, which just means she's not capable of making good decisions for herself. But that doesn't mean that anyone has been assigned.
So now you're saying if I want to sell the house because it's illegal, so we got in this trap, we can't sell the house. We have to get a lawyer to fix the guardianship so that she can sell the house. And that's why she told you to call the cops. She told you to...
You don't have to get guardianship. You don't have to. You just need to work with Albert. But he also has said that he doesn't want to sell the house.
Why does Albert not want to sell the house?
Because it'll cause more trauma.
She's every day causing trauma, complaining about the neighbors. I had Alan called 911 again because all she did was leave a note to their doors with flowers, complaining about the neighbors. Alan called 911 again. That's not trauma. You are moving to a location that's like nature's sweet home. Why is that not better than her being in the same spot where we've heard for 7 years her complaint that Alice was hearing about the neighbors?
I'm not saying that it is better.
I'm hearing it every day.
You're there and you're the caretaker and you're...
So Albert thinks it's not right for move when I'm the one hearing her say every day. Alice was hearing her say every day for 7 years.
I think it's not that it's not right to move. I think it's just very difficult to
It's difficult. I want to do it because moving from this location would help in my healing and hers. If she says she doesn't want to, that's a bad decision. When she says she doesn't want you in her account, you say she doesn't have capacity. You don't want to do what she says, her wishes. She says over and over again she wants you off her bank account. She wants you to revoke your power of attorney. She doesn't want you to have any influence. You can respect that wish that she has. You say you don't want to because she doesn't have capacity. But when... Yeah.
If we can take her on tours of independent living communities...
He doesn't want to be in independent community. Don't you know you tried that already? She hated it. You wasted 16,000...
She was in a psych ward.
She doesn't want to be in a group home. She doesn't want that kind of thing. We'll have the plan. I've discussed it over and over. In nature, sweet home, she wants to be where she can be reunited. In nature, she doesn't want to be in a facility or a thing. Mike himself suggested that he can be caregiver for her. It would be a fraction of the cost, and it's more pleasant than being in a group home, in a facility, or any other kind of arrangement with it. Someplace you're paying them. It's going to be her own house. She has power over herself. It's not going to have neighbors nearby that she can yell about. It's going to be in nature, and then she's going to have a caregiver there to take care of her, and we're going to be in control of it. So not to have, it's going to be so much better than here, right next to the people she's daily complaining about.
It really sounds great in theory, and I don't know how to make it happen, but it sounds
don't prevent it. David Wynn repeatedly told me that when we had buyers, you told him not to go through with it. And you saying Albert doesn't want it. Albert can make it happen. Don't prevent it. Get Albert... Don't prevent it. You just said that Albert doesn't want it. Can you convince Albert? Just like, remember when I was saying, convince you, don't make Albert report the car stolen. You agreed. I have it on video. Then Albert reported the car stolen. Can you have Albert agree not to prevent the sale? Not to prevent the sale of this house. We have nice location in nature, not to bring up all of the excuses. You know why it pays off to you for us to stay here? Because the cops. Then why do you have so much effort into preventing it?
It's very difficult to get real estate in California.
No. We've seen places in when you go over the mountain. We've seen places. It's not difficult. We found it. All we had to do is sell it. We could go transaction. It's not difficult. I'm doing it. You don't have to do it. I'm doing it. You don't have to do it. No. I'm getting it done. Don't worry about it. You don't prevent it. I'll take care of it over this end. The difficulties.
You just. It's not like we're working together, and it's not like
I'm saying don't prevent it so I can. She wants you off of it. We want to get out of here. Anita, don't say all the stuff you said all these years to prevent it. There's very easy way to do it. No, just don't tell Albert to agree. We can set up a session. Tell Albert to agree not to prevent it. Don't tell people to prevent it.
Jerick, listen to me. I fundamentally do not trust you to be able to handle
that. Anita keeps saying that she doesn't trust you. Do you not respect her wishes? Mom, right? Anna doesn't trust you. Huh?
I'm not aware what is going
Listen,
on here.
I'll send you all you haven't seen the playlist of all the videos which she repeatedly says she wants you off.
Are you keeping this
Mom,
secret from me
Mom,
all this time?
What secret?
Why did you keep it secret from me?
What secret? What I kept secret?
The conversation you were having.
What?
This is first time I hear you.
Everything is okay, Anita. It's enough for today. We'll come back later. We made some progress. You saying you fundamentally don't trust me when you put lock, had Mike put in a lock that would have a.
Without deflecting, maybe reflect on why that's what I believe right now.
What did you say?
without deflecting blame on me, try reflecting on your own behavior and ask yourself why I might think that of you.
You think that of me because it would benefit you take her life savings.
No, think of another. Think of the next reason. Based on your
tell me what you're referring to.
I need you to do some self-reflection.
But you don't want to tell me, right? My self-reflection automatically, everything you've done indicates you don't want to. What is it? The stuff you wrote to Tina shows that everything you wrote about me, she says what you wrote about me.
Were those feelings that I had valid?
She says you're misrepresenting me. Tina, that's why you stop paying her. Are you willing to listen? Are you willing to listen what? Are you willing to listen? You saw what Tina Smith said about what you said. You're misrepresenting me.
In my eyes, I was representing you accurately. That's how I believe you are.
She says, well, she's a professional. She knows. She's known me for years, and she knows what the point you were trying to make about me not being trustable. You're misrepresenting me to her, and right. If she's a trained professional, she's known me for years, she's had sessions with me for years, and with you, she said you're misrepresenting me.
Is her... show her a certain side of yourself.
Huh?
Show her yourself.
She's shown the bad side of me that you've expressed to her. She will test what you've told her about me. You told her I'm holding mom hostage. All the stuff you told her about me, she says you're misrepresenting me. She sent me the email conversations you had with her, and you're lying to her about me.
I've seen video of you taking Anita to the park, and she's saying that she feels like she's a hostage by you. That's on your YouTube. She says, I feel like I'm a hostage.
She says, she has compulsion. If she calls 911 daily and complains, she has that compulsion, and then so you using that to your advantage. She says that daily. She says, huh?
I'm trying to point out how you behave and how it makes people around you feel.
That is proven lie. Tina Smith has proven that that's a lie. And your intention of doing that's been your intention from the very beginning, ever since Alice passed, to say bad things about me to APS and to get guardianship over her, to remove her capacity, to put her in facility, to put me in facility. You had the intent, the conversation you had, the idea of me being in jail for hitting a cop came from you. I heard about the idea of me being in jail for hitting a cop from your conversations with Neda and Tanya.
But Tanya was the one who said it.
You were encouraging them and Mom to scapegoat me.
No.
They called 911 after their conversations with you, and she stated it was your intention. You put the idea in her head to call 911. She stated that.
She did that because you were harassing her over and over again until she.
You've seen that You've seen that she does witchcraft. You've seen the things that she admitted she's done witchcraft her whole life. You've seen the curses she put. You've seen that she's part of a cult, and her brother. You've seen her brother left a comment on my YouTube channel, and I'll text it to you. It's held because it had profanity in it. He says, you should be locked up because your mom molested you. And her...
I really think that I don't want any, okay.
Anita, you can twist things around.
We made progress today. Let's not stretch it out too far and try our luck, right?
What is it? What is it?
Is the iPad unlocked?
Let me see. Hold on. So we can have a mediator. I get a mediator because we've had this conflict ever since, right? We get a mediator and we get these facts, right? Would save a lot of trouble. I get a mediator and have the mediator
I think if you just stop repeating the facts, they'll stop.
No, because you put me in jail, Anita. You
I
convinced.
did not put you in jail,
You did.
Jake.
You had.
told
You
someone
wanna.
else that
You were talking to.
you
No.
got
So
physical
if we
altercation with your
stop, we
partner.
need
I
to
had
work
nothing
these
to do with
out.
that.
Would it not help? We're always arguing this stuff. We're always having conflict. We have a mediator to help with that, to work out the disputes, right? That's just not a solution. You're preventing. I get when I ask for financial. Mom needs help for financial management. She's always having issues. You preventing that because you want to report financial self-neglect, right? That was in the APS report that you used to get guardianship removed from mom.
But you know I don't have guardianship. I just told you.
Whether you do or not, you did file financial self-neglect. It was in that APS report or not?
Because when I went over there, her property taxes hadn't been paid in 3 years. The house.
Yes, so it makes sense for us to have. Doesn't it not make sense?
She needed help.
Yes, so she still does. She's always complaining about the tax man took $7,000, so we could use help for that
Do you know
problem.
anything about that?
That's why I've been asking for funds for a financial manager to help. But then Albert says, "Get it to your thickhead. I'm not going to give you." I had financial manager Fred, and he was willing to do it. And so why does Albert say, "Get it to your head"? You shouldn't do it. We're not going to help.
I don't know. You never introduced me to Fred. I don't know who that person is.
Fred said he got. No, I told you repeatedly. Albert says he doesn't want to. So that's another thing.
I don't
Albert.
know who that person is. You never told me.
Fred,
that
I've
you would be
spoken.
business
Fred
cards.
himself. Look, listen. So Fred. So now I have Fred build you. I get a financial manager to build you. Mom does need financial manager for all these things. I have the financial manager build you. You agree not to prevent it, to pay the financial manager so we can handle her problems.
I wanna vet who this financial manager is. I want to see
No,
what kind of services they would offer before I agree to.
I'm gonna get someone. I need you to. Okay, but then you would. It's a valid. The Fred teaches financial management at that church, the First Lutheran. He was seen him for years. He's the most intelligent person. I have a lot of interviews I did with him, pointing the camera with me. He's the most. His wife Judy has the same condition as my mom. He knows how to handle that. He knows how to handle finances. I've been in that class in that church, financial management. I have his Facebook page.
Why don't you introduce him to Kukas, and then Kukas can.
Rukas was, I showed my email conversation with Rukas, and people told me his license should be revoked because he was being unfair.
He's not being unfair. He's telling you the facts.
The fact, did you pay Rukas? I've been asking for you to send your spending of mom's money. The actual bill, the actual list of your spending. You keep saying that. Send it again. You keep sending. Send me it again. Because you keep saying you've sent me, but you haven't. Send me the most current one. Maybe you've done in the past, you just revealed, because I kept pushing you, revealed you spent $16,000 on Silverado. What happened? That was wasted, right? Was it wasted, or did you get that? Did you get a refund for that $16,000, Anita?